Motherfucking camera, man. Happy Pride Month, everybody. We are over here in nature because homosexuality is not a sin. It is simply nature. It is nature to love another human being. That's just how it is. We are over here, you know, I'm surveying the area. This is my job. I'm a surveyor, man. I'm here with these dogs. The other one is pregnant, doesn't care about her kids. And if your kid is gay, let them be, let them sway. Or else you're like this pregnant dog, walking around running like she's not pregnant. First, I'm gonna show you the drip. We're just gonna walk around nature. Well, this isn't exactly the image of nature people might have in their minds. Not a bunch of banana trees, but you know, it's close enough. We're gonna wander through this road. A little narrow way. I think it's about to rain. Fucking cameras. Alright. You know, we're just gonna have some fun. Look, you hear the lightning? That's okay. We're over here walking around, just experiencing life, experiencing nature. I've had my fair share of experiencing nature too, you know. Gay sex is everywhere in nature. And, you know, there were some romantic boys, there were some romantic men. Some are just hungry and thirsty. That's okay. It's kind of hot right now, but that's okay. This is my job. I'm surveying the area. You know, I'm a surveyor. Oh, we're in nature, man. What's that moving around? Could be wolves in this area. But that's okay. Whoa, where are you? Oh, where are you? Down there. Oh, my doggers are down there. And great, you people have dirty fucking feet. Whoa. Oh, hell nah, you better not. I found out I was bisexual at a young age. Like, walking on the, you know, the underwear aisle, men's section. Look, I have a mosquito. That's nature. That's nature. Bah! Bullshit, I didn't get him. I was walking down, you know, the underwear aisle, male section, and I have this really strong desire to want to see this man naked. You know, see the models on the underwear section naked. And even, you know, those anime gags, you have those anime jokes where the man would be naked, but they're covering their pee-pee. There's a strong desire inside of me to realize, whoa, I want to see that man's penis for some reason. And it continued and fucking! I got you. See that? See, this is what happens. This is what happens. And then I finally discovered porn in my teenage years. And there was this one manhwa too. There's this girl, and he has several maids. A bunch of male maids. And what she does, she fucks every one of her maids, you know, for fun. Good for her. Then I'd have that strong desire too inside of me. I'd realize, whoa, these men are hot. Why does the man make me hard too? Why does the man make me feel some strange desires inside? Like, look at that man. Why do I have such a strong desire to be the female in that scene? I don't know. Right, doggy? It's getting windy, meaning it's about to rain. So yeah, it didn't take until... Oh god, there's a man. So yeah, it didn't take until I finally had a Fujoshi friend group. As a joke, I told a random friend. I told this friend who watched anime, we talked about anime. And as a joke, I said to her, "Alright, bye, I'm gonna go read yaoi." She was like, "What?" She ended up introducing me to her friends. And that's the time where I finally accepted, yeah, I might like, damn, I think I really do crave to be dicked down by a muscular man. And there we go, we talked about yaois. We sent each other, these hot, muscular, buff, naked men. Topping, bottoming. I even met my ex-girlfriend. I even ended up having a girlfriend from that friend group, and that turned out pretty horribly, but that's okay. That is where I learned I'm bi. But yeah, that's the story, man. How I realized I like vagina. I like vagini and peenie. And I can't get none. And I'm 20 years old, unemployed, depressed. Life's a chore, to be honest, but that's okay, I did have 2 online boyfriends. Online, not IRL. I only had 1 IRL partner, but the 2 online boyfriends. The first online boyfriend, he was kind of my best partner, to be honest. We had much more in common. We played Roblox together. We played this racing game together. It was nice, it was fun. I even recorded some podcasts with him, But then we ended up breaking up because while recording that podcast, he actually confessed that this is what happened. He said in the podcast, "My biggest fear is my partner not being into what I'm into." And turns out he was into big fat chubby men. I dialed the conversation. I made it into a, I kind of dialed the conversation. I made it peer into. So I just straight up asked him, "So you want me to be that way?" And he said, "Yeah." And what the fuck do you think's gonna happen? I can't just gain 100 pounds, 200 pounds in months, in weeks, See that's the rage I'm feeling as I recollect how he did me wrong. We were dating for 3 months. 3 months. Oh shit. Did you eat something, bro? I'll have better luck with relationships, but I had my fair share of, that's okay, Important thing is I'm here in nature. Wow, that's beautiful. Sorry about this. This is a pretty low quality camera, but yeah, that's a big grass field. Used to be a big river in here. I traveled from there to there, and it was actually so clear that one time, me and some family friends swam in the waters. There's even pictures of me, I think it was this cliff or something, I don't know, jumping off the cliff and landing on the water. Whee! That was fun and nice. I was young. I was what? I forgot. I don't know, 8th grade somewhere. I don't know. Yeah. I also had my share of, I also had my share. You're tired, man. I also had my fair share of homosexual experiences in high school. Even though I wasn't fully out. I wasn't just openly bisexual. There were a few guys, there was this one guy, he sucked on my cheek as a joke. I pretended to be unconscious. And I don't know, I guess he was like overstimulated or something. He needed some sort of uh mechanism. I don't He was overstimulated maybe, and then he just sucked on my cheek out of nowhere and then wiped it immediately. Uh or maybe I'm misremembering things. Maybe that didn't happen. I don't know. It was bizarre. But quick! I was humped by a few guys in high school, as a joke. Yeah, it's just straight men jokes. But that's okay. This place gives me a lot of interesting memories. I remember I walked down this path, and I guess turns out I was trespassing on private property, and I ended up upsetting an old man. And he scolded me. He was scolding me. Told me like, why are you here? Why are you here, huh? You have no purpose here. No useful intentions here. You're just coming around here, just having a stroll. Get out of here. Next time, and I think it's because he was real upset. I think my dogs were eating his chickens. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Which is sad because there's a nice view over there of a big, big river. There's a nice view of a big, big river over there. But, I can't go. Nana! Anna! Nana! There they are. Yeah, man, bananas. Yeah, these are bigger than my size. But I'm thicker. My size is a little bit thicker. Oh, whoa! Whoa! It's me, a boy. Up here in the nature. You shouldn't hide. Yeah, man. Bisexuality, man. There's been a lot of discourse on Twitter talking about bisexuality might be the main sexuality. Like, why is it straight? I don't know. Personally, I think there are no main sexualities. I know that's a pretty boring neutral opinion, but yeah. Like, just think about like the most masculine man I know, my dad. And like maybe my uncle. The one's a chef. The other one's like a big scuba diver, paramedic. I can see them I just can't see them. Oh, stop. That's kind of a homo. I'm stopping myself. That's not a very progressive opinion. See? Me myself, I have to undo I forgot the word because my brain is so fucking useless. The straight behavior inside of me. That's assigning gender roles or assigning that a manly man, I can't see manly men having sex with other men. And that has nothing to do with gay sex. There's something not very progressive inside of me that thought I can't see these masculine men having sex because they're so masculine. What the hell? You're a bad boy. Oh my god, I wasn't for progressive. This is bad thinking. Ah! Fuck! Heteronormativity. That was less bad. Don't think that way. If you're a manly man, who cares? Don't be afraid to have sex with other men. My go-to gunning manhwas. Talking about full service game is a banger. Like the full service, whoo! Like muscular men all over. Everyone's like a gem. It's WWFAPS, that game. Like everyone's such a punk. Big tits, fat asses, switches, juicy nipples. Yeah, W goons. Like if I were reincarnated into any game, if I could choose, definitely that game. immediately, like no doubts that game, and I'm getting myself gang banged for real. I am getting myself gang banged by all those hunks. I don't know if I was ever good at sex, you know. It's hot as a concept, man. Gay sex is hot as a concept. But like taking a dick up the butt is ouchy ouchy, man. And I'm too lazy to like train myself. You know, train myself with my fingers. I don't know. My ex-girlfriend though, he gifted me this little massage glass thing. She gifted me this little glass massage thing with like a ball on the bottom, but a long stick with a long rod, glass rod. It's like a glass ball with a long glass rod. There's some liquid inside. It's apparently for skincare. I put that thing inside my butt. It feels pretty good. That's like the maximum size I can. I put 3 fingers. Okay, that's still information. I'm right next to a grave too. And I'm talking like this, so. Yeah, you know, Pride Month, man. Though I live in a small town, pretty decent morals. You know, still the classic behavior of like, are you a man? Are you into men? That kind of behavior, you know, at a young age. That's all, you know. But you know, there's some gay kids running around. Like this kid. I knew him since he was a little toddler. And apparently now he has this fruity accent. I don't know, like these are family friends. There's already several, you know, members of the LGBT in their bloodline. And so I don't know, maybe it passes through the veins. Maybe it passes through the genes. Aren't they like studying that? Could gayness be passed down? Could the gay be passed down? Who did I get it from? It's funny because there's this one time too, I remember me and my brother were talking with his family. Yeah, they were talking about the child who's been developing a fruity accent. And my older brother mentioned out of nowhere, so far there hasn't seemed to be any gays in our bloodline. And you know, I'm just kind of living my quiet life. Yeah. Gooning to gay porn at night. You don't really know. I think they do. Maybe there were times where I accidentally forgot to close my tabs on my mom's phone. Maybe, you know, just opening Chrome and getting flashed by 2 muscular men fucking each other. Alright. Yeah, there's not much to talk about. You know, Pride Month. Pride, man, Pride. There's no really Pride Month celebrations in town. There is in the major cities, I think, maybe. But I'm not sure, you know. And also, I don't think I'm that ballsy. If there was, though, I don't think I'm ballsy enough to be in a pride parade. I don't think I have. I still don't think I have the balls to be in a pride parade. Maybe in this costume, yeah, like interviewing people. Who knows, you know? Yeah. You know, accepting I was bi was a pretty freeing. It was freeing for me. You know, to accept. I've just, ever since as a kid, I've just always ignored that desire to like. There was always that turned on feeling looking at a naked man, a naked muscular man. But I wasn't strong enough to ignore it. There were times where I did search, like as a toddler. I think I was around tens. Around my age, we're still around the tens. I would be searching on my mother's iPad, Naruto fucking Sasuke fucking Naruto. So yeah, there was still that curiosity inside of me, but I just never just truly saw it as part of my identity. And you know, with that classic stigma still going around about you know, being gay, there was some part of me that still, you know, while I was looking at Sasuke fucking Naruto, inside of me, it felt wrong. Inside of me, there's just that feeling that it feels wrong to look at this. This is a sin. I shouldn't be like this. But you know, eventually you learn that it's normal. I want to ride a penis And there's nothing wrong with that. So, you know, shout out DL, man. Either you're bi or you're gay, you know, you'll figure it out. Yeah, shout out the LGBT, man. I gotta go back home. I'm sweating heavy in this my work outfit. So yeah, Pride Month, man. Pride Month. Pride Month. Ow! Be who you are for your pride.